These little videos are a sublimation, perhaps catharsis for me. I wonder if these writings are a mere sandcastle, a means to impress others, a harvest of pride. And as I thought about the notion of pride yesterday, I felt the Spirit said to me, rather than thinking that you have pride, isn't it better to ask why you have pride? Of course, I know pride is a coping mechanism. Pride is the band-aid for our insecurities, our vulnerabilities, our pain. And perhaps asking and understanding why we have pride yields some remediation. Now this morning I saw in my mind, with my eyes closed, the Lord Jesus. But he appeared different. His body or skin was like milky chocolate, and overall the sense of sweetness and perhaps cheapness. And then abruptly, his voice, which said to me, "They want a chocolate Jesus." I suppose I know what it means. It means we want the type of Jesus who is sugary, rescues, and like a useful charm, or agent, makes life rather comfortable, some external thing for our bloated lives. A chocolate Jesus instead, the Jesus of the way of fire, through which and through whom we must pass. I wonder why he is telling me this, and not helping me with something else. I had detected, in the past, a little thought in some recess of my mind. I was surprised to discover that I thought God, all along, plans to kill me, some sneak attack. Of course such a strange thought was calculated without my consent inside my brain, as the mind of the brain could not calculate or reconcile the apparent goodness of God with an apparent reluctance on his part to help me in certain circumstances. May God have mercy on me. Now last night I had a dream, and like many dreams it had put itself forth within the jungle of nonsense. In the dream I stood in my backyard. A notable spiritual man who I respect stood there too. I was embarrassed because my backyard was overgrown with tall grass, and it was all messy. The spiritual man looked intently at a little kitten, a stray kitten, in the grass. The scene changed to my bedroom, with a mess or hoard of boxes and stuff, the same man looking intently at the kitten, now more kittens, and I said, in the dream, the stray kittens will make more kittens. Of course the stray cat is a stray thought, and stray thoughts, benign and fuzzy in the beginning, will produce, and eventually take over one's mind, and one's life. I think here of something nearby. The mind contains a strong morality, however fabricated or skewed. This superego, or moral judge, is blind and powerful. This moral judge is blind and vengeful, blind justice. I emphasize the word blind here because this moral template, an accusatory template, is inside us, is of us, but at the same time unaware of us, indifferent to us. It can only see justice, that is its own convoluted justice. Guilt, shame, pride, these are inside us, and they live inside us and are collected as one would collect a stray kitten. And the fabricated superego wants to kill us. It runs like a confined algorithm. It wants and must punish guilt by some innate impulse. Must punish the shameful. Must punish the weak. Must punish the inferior. Must punish what is wrong. This is the code in the fabricated superego, or convoluted moral judge inside our deep mind. So when we are finally destroyed, the superego will say to itself, "It is done, it is working as intended." The problem with cold-bloodedness to others implies that the brain will apply the same standard to us. Remember, it is blind, and without mercy. So let us practice mercy to ourselves and others, so that by chance, we may escape the sneak attack on ourselves by our superego, which plans to sabotage our path.